Hi, welcome to my latest Yankee video, and I've got another 3 of my latest acquisitions to cover today. Just before we start, as usual, what I'm burning at the moment, it's just coming up to Easter, so I don't know if you can see the lovely, let me just show you, bunny Illumilid. I got this one from eBay a couple of years ago, I think, or it might have even been last year, but there we go. And lemon lavender is the candle of choice today. You don't need to hunt for that one. Lemon lavender is the perfect clear your house out fragrance, bring a touch of spring. If you've just cleaned the house, you put lemon lavender on, everything feels just right, it's perfect. It's really that lovely cleansing fragrance. Perfect for any occasion, really. Anyway, 3 new candles. Excited as ever to get 3 new Yankee candles. I'm going to be covering Cherry Lemonade, Willow Breeze and City Lights. More on that in a minute. Let's start with Cherry Lemonade. This one came as a special appearance last spring. USA made, of course. Cherry Lemonade. And I just picked this up a few weeks ago for the first time. And let's have a smell. I must admit, when I first smelled this one on cold, like in the shop and round a friend's house, I didn't quite know what to make of it, but if you like cherries on snow, it's kind of almost like a really summery, fruitier version of cherries on snow. It's got that kind of almost glacé cherry aroma and other fruits, and that not quite the fizziness, but it's got the lemony, kind of almost sherbety touch to it. So let's have a look. It's part of its description says ripe cherries and freshly squeezed lemons, and the notes of cherry lemonade are cherry, lemon, pineapple and mandarin on the top. So a real fruity blend on the top, and it's kind of that, anybody who remembers opal fruits, or as they were called, starburst, I don't even know if they're still around anymore. That kind of fruit medley on the top. In the middle, aldehydes, with various aldehydes, I guess, green, rose and ozone, and cinnamon and vanilla in the base. So quite a complex bunch of notes in cherry lemonade. It's not just as straightforward as you might think it is. So fruity in the top, kind of floral in the area in the middle, and that base of warming cinnamon and vanilla. It's very nice. Be interesting to burn that one. Perfect for the summer, I think, cherry lemonade. You probably can still find it if you hunt around reasonably easily, I would have thought. Okay, next one, Willow Breeze. Now this, if I go back to my very early days of collecting Yankee candles, sorry, I don't collect Yankee candles, I burn them, even though I've ended up with about 400 or so. I do intend to burn them all. Willow Breeze, I lost out on a medium jar of it from a guy who had an old shop where I bought loads of great old stock. Some of my favourites like June Grass and Evening Air and Tutti Frutti, got them all from this guy a couple of years after they'd retired, and he had a medium jar of Willow Breeze, and I thought, no, I won't get that. And then I got some tarts of it and eventually some tea lights, and oh my goodness, Willow Breeze is so airy and fresh and lovely. So I have treated myself to 2 USA pour, and this is what makes Yankee candles special for me. 16 Yankee Candle Way, South Deerfield, not made in the Czech Republic, sorry about that, but these are proper Yankee candles from America. Willow Breeze, what a beautiful label, a lovely fresh blue wax colour, but the label's fantastic, isn't it? And wow, you just smell Willow Breeze, let's go. Oh, it's soapy, it's perfumey, it's fresh, it's green, and the tea lights really packed a punch. I mean, they were great. They were my bath time treat, a Willow Breeze tea light. They were all gone. So I thought while there were a few of these knocking about, I just had to pick up a couple of Willow Breeze. It's fantastic. Well worth hunting down from the USA if you can find it and get it shipped to you. And let's have a look at the notes of Willow Breeze. At the top you've got lemon blossom, mandarin and green willow. So floral, slightly fruity, but really fresh and soapy I get from the top anyway. Juniper, white rose, cyclamen and gardenia. I think gardenia gives it that real sharp outdoorsy fizz. It's got that kind of twist of white gardenia in there. You can definitely pick that up. And base notes of musk, Spanish moss, sandalwood and cypress. So again, really, so loads going on in Willow Breeze. It's really complex. It's lovely, good, strong, fresh, lovely fragrance. So that's that one. And last but not least, well, this is my first ever Keyhole label. Just look at that label. As soon as I saw that, I kind of fell in love with it. Anybody who, you know, Starsky and Hutch, The French Connection, whatever. Was Starsky and Hutch in New York? I don't even know. But, you know, American scenes of New York from the 1970s. I guess it's still the same view today, but oh, what a picture. And the label works fantastically on it. I don't mind these labels as much now. I would rather have my candles made at 16 Yankee Candle Way, South Deerfield, with all the history and tradition of Yankee Candle than a big, fat, pretty label made in the Czech Republic. Those are not Yankee Candles to me. These are Yankee Candles from the USA. City lights, wow, fantastic, look at that. And Joseph on Team Yankee kind of raved about it and said, it smells really nice. I looked up a couple of other people said it smelled really nice. Aftershave, I thought, can't really go wrong with investing in a couple of these. So, oh, incredibly, not that I've ever been to New York, but if I could put myself in one of those old New York films from the 70s or 80s, if you walk down the streets of New York at night, you'd imagine that's what it smells like. It's incredible. It's aftershavey, it's atmospheric, it's dusky, very nighttime, and that real kind of hedonistic, city, smoky flavour. It's incredible. Really like that. Doesn't seem hugely strong, but really nice. And not too much information on the notes, but it's got black sesame, which is an interesting ingredient, patchouli and balsam. So anything with patchouli in it always wins in my book anyway. But really impressed, really pleased to get City Lights, and you know, that's the way I'm heading with Yankees now, hunting down my USA Yankees. Okay, that's it for now. My next review should be interesting because of what Yankee Candle have done. I've tried another brand. I've ordered a candle from another brand for the first time ever from the USA, and that's going to be an interesting experiment, and I'll bring you a review on that one soon. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.